Akpabio may be cloned after all, opens up Natasha. Yes, Akpabio may be cloned after all, opened up Natasha. Hello everyone, welcome to Gist Lovers TV Hub, where we give you up-to-date information of everything happening in the National Assembly and in the political system. So right about now, we are here to give you up-to-date information of everything, more to speak that needs to be known as it concerns the Senate, the House of Assembly, and the presidency. There has been a war that has been going on for a very long time between Senator Natasha and Senate President Godswill Akpabio. This has actually been going on for a very long time, and it's beginning to take a different dimension and different level, as it has been reported that so much is happening to the Senate President that meets the eye. Now, there was this news recently that Akpabio was dead. After some time, it was now believed that okay, he didn't die again, he's up. Before you know it, there was now rumors that he might have been cloned. And right about now, Natasha has brought evidence to show that last Akpabio could be cloned. Now what happened? Natasha in her office, in her private office, received an entourage. She saw this entourage that had to do with the Senate President's vehicle and other senior principal officers in the Senate. Now, when they arrived, Natasha now saw that Senate President came and apologized to her. And Natasha, my sister, I am very sorry for what transpired or what happened. Please, can we now close this chapter and open a new page to operate with? We do not need to fight ourselves. That was from the Senate President in her own very before, in her own very presence. Once this happened, Natasha just confirmed it that for this one that happened now, so this guy is actually seriously cloned. You know why she thought like that? Because she knows that the last thing that Akpabio can ever do is to apologize to a woman. Yes. The last thing that Akpabio can ever do is to go meet a woman and apologize to her. Not just any woman, but especially someone like Akpabio, who has been in a very tough, heated fight with her for a very long time. What will make Akpabio now decide to apologize to this woman? What exactly in heaven's name can make Akpabio want to apologize to Natasha, if not for a fact that this man is cloned? So my people, that was it though. So Natasha now started gathering her evidences, because for this one was just one of the evidence she gathered. That this evidence she gathered has shown her that of a truth that there's more that meets the eye. But her only worry is that why is the government not investigating to get to the truth of this matter? So somebody now told Natasha, why will the government want to get involved in this matter when, as a matter of fact, they know what they are doing? Because if they do not know what they are doing, it will be kind of difficult for them to have an understanding. It will be kind of difficult for them to have a clear-cut view and vision of how things are done. But all the same and all in all, it's quite difficult for anybody to have an understanding that in all of this, the government is still silent. So will you be surprised why they are silent? They are silent because Akpabio, who is there now, is just a replica. It's just symbolic. The main people running the show is the cabal, and they are still running the show. But the onus now falls on the Senate President to actually, the presidency, to actually open up and diffuse this matter. But it's going to be very extremely difficult. Yes, it's going to be extremely difficult because they know what they are gaining from the demise of the Senate President and hiding it. They have to hide it to make it not to be known in the society that no matter what happens, these things are not logically possible. Now, why everybody is afraid of Natasha is because once anything happens, she will definitely come to say it or do it. She is the only person who has actually been able to stand and challenge the system. Now, by challenging the system, she has also been able to make enemies of her own accord. These enemies that she has made has actually escalated and made the escalated and made the thing very, very difficult. But all the same, Natasha needs to support Akpabio's wife to unravel this incident, because if somebody does not support this woman, then she's just going to be fighting a lone battle. And fighting a lone battle is not what is really good for her. So right about now, Akpabio's wife alone has tried a lot. Yes, she has tried to keep the fight going. But in as much as she has kept the fight going, she still requires some level of support and level of fight to see that whatever that happens, they need to have a conclusion that no matter how much what is happening, Natasha needs to, Akpabio's wife needs to be supported. And that is exactly what she's going to do.